On today's episode, I go skiing in Sweden, I almost get robbed in Bangkok, I go to a paradise island in Thailand, I swim through underwater tunnels in Thailand, I work out with water bottles, I dance on the beach, I fight with a master kickboxer, I get second-degree burns, and much more. You probably think I'm stupid because I had quit my job at IKEA in Norway and I was driving to Sweden just to see one of my favorite artists, Dr. Bombay. It brought back memories from when I lived in Texas a few years earlier. My friends and I would always listen to Dr. Bombay and go out to the bars.
Hey yo, I'm Dr. Bombay. I don't know.
I had quit my job and driven 6 hours back to Sweden just to see Dr. Bombay. I had met Elena. We had been studying together in Texas a few years earlier, and we have been good friends for a long time. The winters in Sweden look nice, and it's fun to go skiing every once in a while, but I just can't stand the cold weather. I have always hated the cold weather for some reason. I had been in Sweden just for a few days, and now I had a small backpack. I was going somewhere else where I could enjoy the sun. Now I was at the airport in Stockholm, Sweden, with the guy that I had met when I lived in Malta. We were going to Thailand. We flew across Europe and Asia and landed in Bangkok. Got on a taxi and went into downtown Bangkok. It smells like shit in a lot of parts in Bangkok, and there are dark alleyways where there's no lighting and you think you're gonna get robbed any second. We went to a better neighborhood and found a decent guest house. Still jet lagged, so we started working out to wake up. We got on a taxi to explore Bangkok, but it kept smelling like shit on the streets. I lost my sense of smell a few years earlier, but at this point I could even smell it, so I knew it was bad. We started talking to a guy that took us to one of the bus companies, so we got our tickets for the bus ride that we were about to get on. Our destination was an island called Koh Tao. To get there, we got on the night bus from Bangkok to a city called Champon. The bus ride took us 6 hours, and we got to Champon at 5 in the morning, just on time to get on the ferry to go to Koh Tao. We paid a little bit extra just to get on the fast boat. The boat ride took us about 2 hours. If you get on a regular boat, it takes up to 6 hours. We got to Koh Tao on the 15th of November 2016. It was raining a lot, and we met a local person there that told us, October, November, December, rain, every day rain. It turned out not to be true. We ended up having an amazing time. In the rest of this video, I will show you my 6 favorite places on Koh Tao Island. The weather started to get a lot better, and we had rented scooters. We drove around the island and checked out a bunch of cool places and went snorkeling. met some Canadians and hiked through the jungle to get to a place called Mango Bay. We kept driving around on the scooters, and we met some local people that lived in cabins out in the jungle. Now we drove to the east side of the island, but there were no people there anywhere, and all the houses were destroyed and abandoned. We left that place quickly and went back to the main part of the island. Next morning we woke up and watched the sunrise. We were living on the south side of the island, in an area called Chaluk Ban Kauk. Up to date, it was the nicest place I had ever seen. If you ever go to Koh Tao, then you really have to see this place. We went running and snorkeling and kept living a great life. If you've seen my previous episodes, you know that I always use power banks to charge up my electronic devices. This was a solar cell charger that charged up my phone, GoPro, and speaker. I almost couldn't believe how great life was. If you have a lot of money, then life can be like this every day. I truly had to figure something out so I could keep living like this. If you want to buy gas for your scooter in Thailand, then you have to buy it from whiskey bottles. Some people think it's whiskey, they drink it and die. Now we got on a boat and went to the northwest side of the island, where there's another small little island called Koh Nang Yuan. The water is super clear by Koh Nang Yuan, and you can see a lot of colorful fishes if you go snorkeling. The sun is extremely strong, and if you don't wear a shirt when you go snorkeling, chances are that you will be burned on your back. Every night there were fire shows on the beach. I was about to get in and do the fire jumping rope. People party on the beach every single day. No matter when you want to go, you can go and there will always be people there. The quickest way to lose your money when you travel is to buy drinks at the bar. I didn't buy any drinks and saved my money instead. We had met two cool German guys and we were working out on our balcony and enjoying the amazing view of the south side of the island. The weather was bad, but we played volleyball and decided to make our own spear and go spearfishing. We didn't catch any fish, but we wanted to find our own lunch, so I climbed up in a tree and got some coconuts. The coconuts were not big and I got attacked by ants and got bumps all over my upper body. The weather was bad for a few days, so we started training Muay Thai, which is a Thai version of kickboxing. You can buy food for about 80 baht, which is around $2. Now we were back on the beach and I was stupid enough to try the fire jumping rope again. I burnt my arm and it was really bad. But I had met the guy named Nick that had been in the US military and he knew exactly how to treat my fire injury. We had moved to another place close to the beach. This beach was called Sairee Beach and is the biggest beach on Koh Tao Island. Now we were eating coconuts, hanging out on the beach, playing frisbee, and living a great life. The sun was shining and everything was good. Now we had seen a lot of the places on the island, and we noticed that we started doing the same things over and over again. So it was time to go to the next place. I was sitting on a swing, reflecting over our time on Koh Tao Island. What an amazing island with amazing scenery. But it was time to go. We went to the bars one last time. We were getting on a scary boat to cross the ocean and go to the next location. If you want to see what happened next, then make sure to watch the next episode. Please leave me a comment and tell me what you think about this episode. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel.